It's the largest children's Christmas project in the whole world.
The impact of the boxes on a child can be huge.
Everyone that packs a gift can know that it's going to make an impact on the life of a child.
Hi, my name is Grace Miller. I work at Solo Foreign School in the Christian Ministries department, and I work as the Awana leader here.
My name is Meredith Colley. I am the Chief Financial Officer at Samaritan's Purse Korea.
Brian Gresham. I'm the Director of Operation Christmas Child for Samaritan's Purse Korea. Operation Christmas Child is a program that takes physical gift boxes like this and distributes them to children in need living around the world. It's an opportunity for us to share the gospel of Jesus in addition to a practical gift.
It's shared with millions and millions of children the love of Christ so that they can know Him as Savior, and it also disciples them so that more children and families and communities can be reached.
And so these gift boxes create powerful moments. They're moments that touch a child's heart, allow them to feel loved in a very special way, and these moments allow us together with the local church worldwide to share the gospel with these kids. We can tell these kids that these gifts are nice, but Jesus is the greatest gift.
The journey of the box starts with the person or family that chooses to pack one. They fill the box with toys, hygiene items, school supplies, simple, just little gifts, and then they ship it or drop it off at a drop-off location, a collection center, usually their church or school. And then from there it is sent to the processing center.
The processing center is a fun, festive atmosphere where volunteers can come together and they can inspect every gift box. I love that atmosphere because it's joyous. Everyone's getting to put their hands on the gifts, they're getting to see what people have packed in their gifts, and they're getting to serve together with their friends. And so it creates a fun environment of service and of love and just joy. It's really fun when people start to sing and celebrate the gifts as they go down the assembly lines.
It is shipped to the country where it's scheduled to go, and there the local volunteers called the National Leadership Team, which are church volunteers in that local country, receive the boxes and prepare them for distribution for the different groups of local kids.
A typical distribution event, a child will get a gift box, they'll hear that Jesus is the greatest gift, and they'll be invited by their local church to come back to the church to learn more about this Jesus that they heard of. That process of discipleship is called the Greatest Journey, and it's a 12-lesson discipleship program to teach kids more about who God is, how they can walk with Him as a disciple, and even share Him with their friends and family.
If they complete all 12 lessons, they get to graduate, and so they receive a certificate, they will have a graduation ceremony, and then they receive a colorful children's illustrated Bible in their own language.
For me, I've had the privilege of seeing these boxes being handed out to kids. And I can say firsthand that when a child opens a gift like this, and it's a quality gift that they've never experienced, it touches their heart deeply. And what God does so often is He uses a specific item in the box to meet a specific need or touch the child's heart in a very specific way. But overall, I think one of my favorite Operation Christmas Child stories was in Ecuador. This was just a couple of years after The Greatest Journey was created. We were able to go to the pilot school that started The Greatest Journey. So imagine the school that started this probably had 100 kids that went through The Greatest Journey. Now we're looking at 3-4 million kids a year that are doing it. But at this school, in like the third year of the program, I was able to sit back and watch the kids go through lesson 6. And I'll never forget this little boy. He heard the lesson, he heard the gospel being shared, and at the end of lesson 6, this boy was given an opportunity along with all of his classmates to invite Jesus into his heart. And some of the kids were raising their hands and some of the kids were writing notes and professing their faith on paper, but this little boy got up. He got up out of his seat, he knelt down beside his little wooden desk, and he just buried his face in his hands and he prayed in front of all of his peers, his teacher, and even a group of foreigners in the back. And I'll never forget knowing how that boy was making a very well-informed decision, personal decision to follow Jesus. And he didn't care what was going on around him or who was watching. It was just him and God, and that was probably my favorite moment with OCC.